Hey, it's Mike again, Watchman on the Wall. And they'll know we are Christians by our love. By our love. Yes, they'll know we are Christians by our love. That was an old song. We used to sing it all the time at church back when 503Cs weren't that big. Like around 1972. I think 1972 is one of those key times. Almost like, with those big changes, like with those Prince of Persia stuff and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's when that big pro-choice thing happened we were talking about earlier. And something just came to me. Because, those pastors that say, peace, peace, when there's no peace. Like the ones that I email and they never email me back. Or they talk to me on the phone and say, prayer's not that important. Like, really? Like, what God are you talking to? Well, maybe, I don't know, but those guys that make those signs, do they, get answers to their prayer? Because I haven't tried it. But actually, it's an interesting concept, because if you think about it, in 1972, when that pro-choice thing started, and that John MacArthur, I think he was getting big around that time and starting his new little lordship salvation. That if you just made Jesus Lord of your life, that it's okay that you made an abortion because you don't have to pay for it. Just, you're saved by grace, and you just, kind of repent, and God will forgive you. It's okay. Because abortion's not that big a deal. We're pro-life, but, we're not beholden to it. It's just a political game. It's kind of like 3D chess. You just say whatever, and it's all an act. It works really good with pastors, too. I don't know if you noticed. So, the thing is, that let's say that this is like this forced vaccine, it's like the one you have to have. What if it is God's karma? Because it's kind of a funny thing. You remember I was talking about mirroring, right? It's always fun to mirror things, right? Think about it. Pro-choice. So you have the choice to take it away? So who has the choice to replace it? Oh, well, I guess we didn't catch that part. Yeah, because, if you throw something away, you gotta replace it. Isn't that what recycling is? Oh dear, that could get ugly. So, I'm so happy that I've never made a penny from preaching, especially at a 503C, because there could be some wildfire coming from heaven. And I'm starting to wonder if this alien kidnapping everybody's talking about, there might be a little thing related there. Ooh, it could be quite the show, but I don't know if we want to watch. So just keep that in mind as we get in these times. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about, you can just watch the news, or you could visit a church if you want. Let me tell you, mask up. But look, we're all in this together, right? That's what you gotta figure out. Which together are you? Because that's a wide road. And if you watch that other video I made about the wide road to destruction, the 503, that one, yeah, it's the cheesy one, and it's the wheels are crumbling as we speak. I'm wondering right now if John MacArthur was patting himself on the back a few months ago before all this stuff started, and he was going, "Oh, I'm so successful. I'm about to hang it up." He's getting old, I think he's got somebody replacing him or something. Got a big church, bunch of followers, In fact, my own parents were big fans of him, and I used to argue with them. You know what's funny is in 1972, my dad was a big fan. No, actually, just the opposite. I was looking into it because I always liked it. What's this? This looks really interesting. Lordship, I've never heard of it. It's weird. Why did this guy suddenly decide he's got this new way of thinking and it's better? And then the one God gave us all this time? Okay, let's see. So I asked my dad about it when I was reading it. And he was like, no, I've heard about that guy. No good. It's like a cult. It's like trying to do his own thing. I was like, oh, okay, I'll stay away. And then about 20 years later, he's like, oh, this guy's great. And I'm like, I thought he was no good. Oh, they used to think that, but not anymore. Oh, and now, what do you think? You think like everybody else?